Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and today on my video I have a special guest over here, which is the Royal Enfield Classic, which is 14 years old. Now what comes to my mind when I see a Royal Enfield is the service cost.
And that is exactly when I step in.
So
It is not about the service cost, it is about the ownership experience that we want to talk about today.
great. So I have my friend, his name is Max D'Souza, and he's been a proud owner of this Royal Enfield for the last 14 years. So today we are going to ask some questions about how was it for the last 14 years with this bike.
Yeah. So I relate to Royal Enfield or maybe a Bullet as an emotion. So I have a lot of people who say that यार Bullet वाले हमेशा बोलते हैं कि it should, why you always say that it's an emotion, connected to an emotion. I mean, every person owning a bike has a certain connection, has a certain emotional touch. But when it comes to Royal Enfield, I feel it's a little different. The reason being is that I just been to Goa and I met my friend's father who used to work in a bank. So he happened to ask me, because we took a local bike from there, and I walked inside his hotel room with a helmet.
Okay.
So he like, Max, did you ride on a bike? I said, no, I took a local bike. So he like, no, I was very happy. I thought you're coming on a Royal Enfield. So I said, uncle, how come you know about my bike? So he said, because I had a Royal Enfield way back in 1980s.
Oh, okay.
Now that is where the emotion, gets connected. No hard feelings to other bike riders, but when I say Royal Enfield and I talk to people from the yesteryears, there is an immediate connect, and that is where we say that it's emotional.
Okay. So, my first question to you would be, if you can take us back in time where 14 years ago you had thought of buying this particular bike. At that time, there was no YouTube, no Google, nothing to review.
Right.
So among the competitions or among the competitors during 2011,
Yes.
what made you choose this?
So way back in 2011, it's like a flashback for me. But at that time, I was contemplating between. In fact, I was already game for the Honda CBR 250, but I was almost same or a little more healthier is the right way to put it.
Okay.
Back then, but then that is exactly when this is the first generation Classic 350, and this is when the bike was launched, and to be frank with you, I fell in love. I fell in love with the bike, and I have this craze for the number 5. You very well know, but for viewers, I have a craze for number 5, and I was like, no, I'll go in for the Classic 350. The Classic 500. And I booked the bike, and I was like, on my birthday, the 5th of May, I'll take the delivery of this bike, and
Okay.
it was all done. I even paid a premium for this bike of 10,000 rupees.
Okay.
Way back
which
in
you call it
2011.
on in today's world.
Yes, I
You
did
pay
that.
For getting the bike soon. What was the waiting
Absolutely.
like?
Waiting was, sir, पता नहीं आप booking करो, जब भी आएगा आपको देंगे. Bookings were in 1,000 way back in 2011.
Oh my God.
So being from the automobile industry, I was like, I know how to get things done, and I paid a premium, a 10,000 rupees premium. But to my shock, on my birthday, when I went to this stockyard which was in Panvel, the stockyard in charge was actually in a shock. So I said, यार मेरी गाड़ी कहाँ है? हमको for the delivery. So he said, सर आत्ताच घेऊन गेले. So I was like, what do you mean? मेरा गाड़ी कहाँ है? So like, सर लोकल गांव वाले आए थे, वो धमका के उन लोग पैसा पेमेंट करके आपकी गाड़ी लेके गए. I was like, what nonsense? यार किस बात का प्रीमियम भरा है मैंने? So then they were like, सर अगर कोई धमका रहा है तो उसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? So I said, यार ठीक है, चलो बायगॉन्स आर बायगॉन्स. I like, नेक्स्ट लॉट कभी आ रहा है? तो like, सर एक 15-20 तारीख के आसपास आएगा. So I got married in 2010, 25th May. So I said, ठीक है यार, चलो बर्थडे हुआ नहीं, let's do it on an anniversary. And again a 25th date. So I said, चलो let's be game for that. To my utter shock again, I get a call on the 24th of May, because this time I was furious. And this gentleman from the dealership was like, sir, you know what? Your bike is gone again. I'm like, what nonsense again? So he's like, yes sir. Are you okay with the 350? So at that point in time, I was frustrated. And I said, यार जो है वो दे दे.
चलो 500 सीसी नहीं है तो
नहीं है तो 350 दे दे.
पर बुलेट चाहिए.
बुलेट चाहिए, क्लासिक चाहिए.
Okay.
And that is how this happened.
So again, let's talk about one thing Royal Enfield is known about. Now जब भी हम Royal Enfield की बात करते हैं, we say about modifications. ऐसा कहा जाता है कि Royal Enfield पे जितना भी खर्चा करो कम पड़ता है. तो is there something that you have added onto this bike to make it look different, or customizations or any mods on this bike?
So initially when I bought the bike, I had done a lot of modifications. Matlab, 1 year, after 1 year of ownership, I was like, yeah, let me do something, let me make a chopper out of it and all that nonsense. I had put up a big, ape bars, you get those ape bars. Then I had a single Thunderbird seat that is to run through the bike. But after that, I removed everything because I realized that I need something that is a little more subtle. There are times when I remove the rear seat because it gives me a nice classic feel, a classic look. So the only thing that I've done in this bike is I have upgraded the handle.
See the handlebar.
So I upgraded the handlebar.
Okay, this is the handlebar. Okay, and what else?
So I went for this handlebar because they say na Raja Gadi.
Okay.
So the feeling of Raja I get when I sit on it. So that is the reason why I went for this. Then I went for this engine guard. So this engine guard, so I'm into fabrication. So we fabricated this engine guard in a way that it is actually a leg guard also. So even if you drop this bike on the leg guard, I can vouch by that it will not bend.
Okay.
This was the second thing that I went for. Then now since I'm a family and we have a family now, at times I take my wife and I go. So she finds it comfortable with the backrest.
Okay.
So I've got a backrest. And for a little bit of thump, I mean this is not an Indore or a Punjab silencer that I have, but this very silencer is again fabricated by us.
Okay.
So this is unlike the noisy bullets that you have. This is more of a subtle. Nazdik. So if you look at the notes, they are a little more softer. They are not meant to be loud. They are a little soft. They are a little subtle. So these are very few minute things. I wanted to keep it as stock as you can.
Oh, this sounds like that dhak dhak typical of the Royal Enfield.
But this is not that noisy dhak dhak. It will not bother anyone. It makes the kind of noise. It makes the kind of noise when you want it to make noise.
And any other modifications?
Yeah. I
think
for the
so.
headlight, I have gone for these LED lamps. Because for all the stock bikes, I would make this statement, all the stock bikes, the problem is the headlamps.
Oh, so how is this performing?
Pretty well. It's been almost 4 years I'm using this. This is aftermarket, purely aftermarket, but it has really served me very well.
So how much did you pay for this?
3,500.
Very
Like
nice.
this, yes.
So now it's been 14 years that you're using this bike.
Yeah.
And from the last 14 years, I would like to ask you a question that has the average of the bike, the mileage been the same, or is it increased, or is it gone down?
No, it has not increased. It used to give me around 30-32 earlier, and now it gives me a mileage lesser than what my Nexon diesel gives me. So I prefer taking my car out rather than taking this. But again, speaking about the mileage, it has definitely dropped down from 30, it has come down to 25. But speaking of the mileage, again, it is not meant for the masses. I am not saying it's meant for classes, but it is meant for a very few who want to experience that. I would say that who want to go through that experience of owning a Royal Enfield. It is not everybody's cup of tea, but a person using a Royal Enfield currently, who's been with the bike for so long, will definitely have a different connect with the bike.
So mileage does not matter.
Mileage, no, I don't think so. It matters.
15 years of the government says, now your bike is 14 years old.
Yeah.
The government says that 15 साल के बाद scrap करो या निकाल दो या किसी दूसरे state में बेच दो. So my question to you would be, would you going to keep, are you going to keep this bike, or is it going to go to your family, or you're planning to sell this?
Okay, selling is not a question. I don't think so, because I tried doing that once. So there are times, I don't know if people might find it weird, but I talk to my bike. I talk to my bikes and my cars. Yes, I do talk. So there are times when I really get angry, the day that I get to know that it is making some kind of a noise, or I plan to go somewhere and suddenly, it's not starting up or something like that. So that is when I say, what, I think I'm going to sell you off. I'm done with you. Because in maintenance, I've spent so much money that I could have bought another Royal Enfield. So those are the times I feel like, why am I even having it? I think I should just sell it off. But then, that really gives me that emotional breakdown a little later. And there are times when I come back to my bike and I say, I'm so sorry I said this to you. There was a time when I made up my mind in such a strong way. I was like, what, I think I'll go for a Royal Enfield Goan. and I'll trade this in. So I called my friend, and he was shocked at the first point in time. I called him. I said, you know what, bro? I want to sell this bike. So he's like, कौन सा bike की बात कर रहा है? So I said, my Royal Enfield. So he's like, are you fine? यार पैसे का जरूरत है मेरे से ले लेना. I said, नहीं नहीं यार, you come, we'll talk to you. So when he came, I made him understand, यार Royal Enfield बेच के मैं और एक classic का better version Goan ले रहा हूँ. So like, Max, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm pretty sure. So we happened to go. I fueled the bike, everything, and so he used to smoke. So when we went for a smoke, so I went very low, and I was very low, and I was very saddened. So then he actually gave me the bike keys, and he said that, you know what, you're not meant to sell this bike. I'll believe if you say कि ये bike तूने किसको दे दिया, but I'm sure you won't be able to sell it off.
You won't be able to part ways.
I won't be able to sell it off. At least if I give it to you, मैं बोल तो सकता हूँ यार, take care of the bike, or I can at least take it back from you. Like what I did with my brother, I took it back from him. So, but I don't intend selling it. Point number one. Point number two, if government has put in the rule wherein after 15 years, I get an option to increase the registration for the next 5 years. Post that, maybe I'll change my state, but I won't give away my bike.
You'll
This is
change
what
your
I plan to
location.
do. Yeah, I'll change my location. I won't change my bike.
So is this the only bike you have for the last 14 years, or you have something more than this?
Oh, I had a number of bikes. So I'm not really emotionally connected to the Royal Enfield. Another bike that I would like to talk about is my 2005 Honda Activa.
This one?
Yes. So not that I only had 2 bikes till now. I had a lot of bikes, but this being the first bike, the first new bike that I had bought, so I have still retained, and this is my daily commuter.
How old is this?
This
20?
is 20 years old.
20 years old.
Yeah.
You can see, I mean, how well maintained it is. You can bring the camera close and see. Everything is
The way it should be.
The way it should be. Is it the company paint, or like you've
No,
painted
I
it?
recently got it repainted. Actually, I opened it myself and I put it back together. So this is another machine that I don't intend parting ways with. But apart from these 2 bikes, I've had a lot of bikes that I've bought and sold. So I'm not an emotional fool though. But these are the 2 bikes that I think I'm going to be living with.
So guys, with this we come to an end of the video. Thank you so much, Max, for being a part of this episode
Thank you for having
on
me.
your ownership experience of this bike. And till then, I mean, if you like this video, please hit on the like button. And for such more videos, you can subscribe to my channel. Till then, ride hard, ride safe, and keep the wheels rolling.
Thank you.